can feel it all around, and I need it. It's taking me where I love to be. So come on, pack it in, build the room now, throw it up for the crew now. I close my eyes and touch the sky.
Alright, y'all, so here we are again, this episode of Beauty Bar. Last week, y'all, I was going to do a review on it and come to y'all and talk to y'all about it, but between life and me working on some stuff, I just did not have the time or the energy to do it. And if you want to know what I've been working on, I believe we talked about it in our last conversation about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, wink wink. So yeah, let's just jump right on in. The football game was very entertaining, y'all. I think that Rel underestimated himself. He was like, well, I don't know about football, but bitch, you was kicking ass, okay? You was getting the win, okay? And what was even more funny was when he asked at the end of the game, what did y'all learn? And baby, it was like, cause nobody had said a word, honey. So he was like, this is what you were supposed to have learned. And then they moved on to the lunch scene. Baby, that lunch talk was good. And let me tell you something. Not only did we learn a lot about each character, I feel like Rel was a very good moderator. He was shining the first half of the episode, baby. He shined at the football game and he shined at the table. He took control, but he wasn't disrespectful. He led the conversation where it needed to go, and he closed that thing on out. So kudos to you, Rel. And I think that for this episode, I'm going to go ahead and give you the cast me out, okay? Because you was rocking that damn thing. Perfect segue to Princess and Rel. Baby, and this is coming from experience, Rel is dealing with depression, y'all. For you to be in a situation that you in, a fresh new start with your best friend, and she done told you, beyond a shadow of a doubt, whether you do one head or 1,000, I got you, and we in this together. And this boy is bursting at the seams and cracking. That's depression. And Princess, you were the perfect friend. Kudos to my friend Asia and my friend Sylvia for stepping in and really just being, you know, a support system for me when I was going through depression. You need somebody who's not going to judge you and who's going to lift you up and encourage you. And that's exactly what Princess did for Rel. So kudos to you, girl. I think y'all may have to share the cast me out because in that scene alone, you know, you were everything. And everything was you, honey. Until we trickle down to y'all's apartment scene. Now, we already talked about this. Y'all know I be over the apartment scene because the fashions that they be giving the house be atrocious, girl. Mama, you really think that Rel is the perfect person to style your models, girl? Your wig line is on the line, okay? And you really want to put it in suicide? Asking him to dress these hoes? No, ma'am, okay? Oh, my God. I don't know what planet y'all living on where y'all think that Rel is just a fashion guru, bitch. I would have asked Naughty, bitch, V, Kevin, hell, I would have stooped down and asked Talia to do a little 1-2, bitch. But, not Rel, ma'am. You could have did that shit yourself. If you was gonna ask Rel, bitch, I would have just came down to the wire and did the shit myself, honey. No, he is not the ones or the twos when it comes to these trends. You know it. Girl, he looked his absolute best at the beginning. When y'all was standing outside in the workout clothes. If workout clothes is your absolute best, bitch, you ain't doing much. And then he even fucked that up when he put the mask on down to the goddamn football field. No, ma'am, he is not a contender. And if you really thought that asking him to participate in the fashion department was gonna get him to stay, no, ma'am. And speaking of which, Rel, you ain't no dumb bitch, okay? Because you saw right through her little scheme. You was like, listen, bitch. You said it in your confessional, but you was like, listen, bitch, I know what you're trying to do, and I'm going to play your little game because I love the fact that you're trying your hardest to get me to stay here, girl. Let me hold that gate. Yo, Talia and Kevin, I think y'all both got acceptance issues because, Kevin, you can scream all day and all night that you was impressed, but baby, the little jabs that you taking at her because she won the challenge and she won the client, you pressed. Oh my God, it's just one client. Okay, well, baby, how many clients you got marching up and through? that's really about that life that you can really stretch a whole episode out for and really have a couple scenes with? Nobody. So you was pressed. And if you had won a challenge, you would have been just as happy and just as giddy and just as showboaty as Thalia was. But let me say this to you, Thalia. Girl, he must have pressed the button or he must have hit you below the belt in some way, because you was coming at Kevin a little too tough if you knew that he was just joking. Whether it was tiring or not, bitch, brush the shit off and be like, you starting to become annoying. But the way you turned up, mama, was just unnecessary. And speaking of turning up, let's trickle down to your photo shoot. Mama, you won the challenge, but what you not gonna do is come in here and try to boss hog me. I honestly think the client was just submissive because she was tired of going back and forth with you, and she kind of realized, I'm not going to win this battle. So she just let you have it. But I honestly don't think she was pleased or happy with what you did, because she was blatantly telling you she was not happy, and you was like, don't come in here and try to tell me how to do my job. Bitch, she hired you. I could see if she had won a challenge or a sweepstakes or a contest or some shit. It was not that way, mama. So you need to cool it. Moving on down to this turn up. Now, anybody that's been watching this show since the first episode, or at all for that matter, knows that Henry was gonna be upset about this motherfucking turn up. And I don't know about y'all, because it was moving a little fast, and I have been drinking my wine today. But the same person that showed him the video, wasn't that the same person that was hand in hand with him on the red carpet at the goddamn exclusive party? And speaking of the shot and the camera footage that he had, bitch, that was security cam. That was an aerial view from the top, panning throughout the whole little strip of the goddamn salon. So, how did he get access to that? Because I actually, when I saw it, I said, child, I can already tell what's going to happen. Henry got one of them apps that you could just and you can see what's going on your phone through the cameras. That's how I thought he was going to find out. But Henry did exactly what I thought he was going to do. He turned the fuck up on y'all. And Rare, you tried to, but at least we came together. He was like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But Rare may have a point in the fact that, baby, you was probably just pressed because we was turning up without you, but you was sick. But baby, I must rewind and redo time and come back and hop on Henry's bandwagon as well, bitch. I don't give a fuck how much fun y'all have. If it ain't making me no money, you ain't doing it here. I'm not saying you can't turn up, but bitch, how many people that was slanging drinks and was tossing their ass and throw that ass in a circle? How many of those people was throwing them dollars, okay? Because all I saw was singles being thrown around. And then they gonna keep us in business, mama. So if they not throwing the dollar bills, y'all, and you know, all about the Benjamins, then they need to be all about something else. Somewhere else. Love y'all. But I will say I was pleasantly surprised when Vagina Slayer and Princess had hit it off. Now, I'm not one to watch Black Ink Crew. That's why I don't talk to y'all about it. I don't know. I just never got really into it. I've caught it a couple times when it was on VH1 when I was flipping through the channels, but it's not something that I just was like, oh, bitch, it's Wednesday. I gotta get home and see Black Ink Crew. It was never that real for me. So I know very vaguely about Vagina Slayer, but I know where he come from. And that's a cute crossover, okay? I can see Princess been on a couple episodes of Black Ink Crew, and I can see, you know, Vagina Slayer coming through and really doing the whole dating scene with Princess. I can say that. I can say it. Rail got a motherfucking client. He may not come when you want him, but he always on time, Rail. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Like, all you had to do was put yourself out there. Princess was adamant about you staying, bitch. So she was like, do what you gotta do, Rail. Put some ads out. Go in the streets. Go on Jack. Go on Grindr. Go on Tumblr, bitch. Go on Instagram. And tell your friends and your neighbors that you out in Inwood doing hair, bitch. And what do you know, bitch? Kunta Kinte, fine ass little light skinned cousin, had walked in and boom, cat. That was your client. And I love how you sealed the deal and you sealed the comeback, bitch. You said, see you in 2 weeks. I caught that shit. Hallelujah. We gotta do a touch up. We gotta do a redo. I'm gonna do this shit a little loose, so you gotta come back to the kid. Okay. The whole scene with V and her mama wasn't really giving much to talk about, but I do want to shine light on it because It was a positive scene and it was entertaining. It felt good. And it's good to see V kind of toned down, but still entertaining nonetheless. And that's about it. We gonna just move it along. The VIP party. Thalia, you really starting to show your ass. And I'm really starting to not like your bitch ass because the way you turned up backstage was not necessary. Who gives a fuck who do her motherfucking makeup? Do as many faces as you can and he gonna catch up when he done. Just get an agreement that bitch you not finna spend the whole hour and 20 goddamn minutes doing this one bitch makeup. I need you to do her in 30 to 45 and then I need you to help me finish up these models. Boom, cack. That would have put you in a place of leadership because you introduced and executed a plan and you had shit moving along. But you fucked everything up and had a fucking loctician doing makeup because you didn't get your way. Oh, girl. You already won the client against Kevin. Why you coming in here and still trying to exude this dominance like, bitch, I'm the top bitch in here. Just like you in the confessional turning up on Princess. She is in charge of the girls right now, bitch. It's her scene. She debuting her wig line by way of House of Dolls, bitch. You help it out. You ain't running shit. Sit your bum ass down somewhere. You really starting to get on my fucking nerves, Thalia. Ooh. I knew I left this counter in here for something. Oh. And we come back. Because I can't end this thing on a hot and fiery note like I almost did with Love and Hip Hop. But y'all, that was all Beauty Bar was giving. I'm going to try to stay consistent. Last week was a lot for me. But yeah, I'm back at it with the jump off. And again, get y'all a shirt. This is another one of my shirts. More issues than Vogue. They all under $25, honey. And it's every day. You get your shit in about a week. And when it get worn down, you just get you a motherfucking nother, honey. Tax season is upon us. I know you can spend $100 to get you 4 good shirts, mama. Go ahead and come through. Remember to like, subscribe, share with a friend, and follow my motherfucking ass on Instagram at the Catch Me Out Official, honey. Get into it. Same place. Thank you, bitch. Same time.